Well, howdy, neighbors. Howdy, howdy. It's great to be with you. This is America, and we are Americans. We love our neighbors. We love the people around us. We love the people in the world. Everybody wants to help. We all want to help somebody in need, every single one of us. Every single one of us. If your neighbor came to you and said, I need something, you would be there. Somebody in your community, somebody around the world. But what you don't like is when they take it from you, right? Where we live, where you live, if you need something, well, just ask. Just ask, and we'll be happy to help. But ladies and gentlemen, over the course of this administration, they haven't asked, they have just taken. Oh, taken over and over again. You didn't ask for millions of people to pour into your country, 13,000 plus convicted murderers, didn't you? You didn't ask for that, did you? Did you ask them to take your gas stove away because they were going to do that? No, right? Did you ask them to reduce the ability for you to pay your bills by making sure every dollar that you had was worth less? Did you ask them for that? Did you ask them to surrender in Afghanistan? Over and over again, ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution is clear that the people that lead this country must have the consent of the governed. Do they have your consent? Hell no is right. Now, these people back here with all these cameras and lights and so on and so forth, that's right. We don't live in North Korea. We don't live in Russia or Cuba or communist China. We don't need their propaganda. We know what's going on in this country. We have had enough of the disrespect. The disrespect, right? This is our country. We don't just live here and do what they tell us to do. Now, there's been one guy that's been willing to stand up to them and all the people disrespecting you and our country. One guy. And for his willingness to stand up, they have tried to bankrupt him. They have tried to throw him in jail. And they have tried to kill him. Go ahead and scream it. Keep screaming it. Come on. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this national nightmare is just about over. It is just about over. We've got a couple days. We're going to keep a smile on our face because we're Americans and we love our neighbors. But we're not going to put up with it anymore, right? We're going to stand up. We're going to be tough. If Donald Trump can endure what he has endured, what his family has endured, on behalf of our country, I think we can put in a couple more days to make sure that our voices, that your voices are heard. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the national nightmare is just about over. I need you to be happy about it. I need you to be ready to celebrate. On Tuesday night, I want you watching MSNBC. I want you watching these people back here. I want you watching. You are going to be invigorated. You are going to be inspired by what you see because they are going to be devastated. They are going to be devastated. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not going to take our money anymore. They're not going to take our freedoms anymore. They're not going to take our voices anymore. They're not going to indoctrinate our children anymore. They're not going to take our homes. They're not going to do any of it anymore because you, each one of you, is going to make sure that Donald Trump is the next president of the United States. Now, the president's on his way here. He needs some help. He needs some help You saw some of the members of Congress that were up here. You're going to see Dave McCormack in a couple minutes. If we don't keep the House and win the Senate, and Donald Trump's going to be elected president, right? That's going to happen in 2 days, right? That's going to happen. But if we don't keep the House and take the Senate, the left, the crazy, radical, socialist, Marxist left is going to destroy the legacy of Donald Trump and you. So every single position from the top to the bottom, the people that are here that are speaking to you are supported by the president because he needs them. So I'm asking you to vote for the people on your ballot on the Republican side because the president, the former president, the soon-to-be president is asking you to do that. We need Dave McCormack. We've had enough of Bob Casey. We need Dave McCormack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about it, right? We got a couple days. We're down to hours now. The president's going to be crisscrossing the country. He needs to know for sure that he can count on central Pennsylvania, that he can count on Lancaster, that he can count on you to bring it home. The president is willing to fight. So many that have taken the office would not fight. And this is how we got into the situation that we have now. Illegals running around our country, murdering our children, driving drunk and killing people that are innocent, taking our tax money, taking our freedoms. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just close with this. It is in our hands. It is in your hands. Okay? It's in your hands right now. Too big to rig, right? They're going to try and blow it up. You're not going to let them. God bless you. You're out here in the cold. It's a Sunday morning. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America. Let's go win.